Yeah, so this is gonna look something like this, but for now we'll be joining both edges. For this project I used a 5mm hook, and I used a Yeye Extra acrylic fiber yarn 100 grams, made in Nigeria by the Nigerian Spinners and Dyers Limited, Independence Road, Bompai, Kano. First off, you're going to make a slip knot and then you make a chain of 45. The chain of 45 measures to 12 inches. That will be the length of our beanie. So now you're going to make a single crochet in every of the 45 stitches, or rather in every of the 45 chains. You make a single crochet till you get to the end of this row. Now we've gotten to the end of this row. You chain one and you turn your work. Then you make a single crochet in the first stitch, in both loops of the first stitch, and then you make a single crochet in the back loop only of every other stitch till you get to the end. So you make a single crochet in the back loop only. So we've gotten to the end of this row. You make a single crochet in the back loop, and in the last stitch you make a single crochet in both loops, not just the back loop but in both loops. You chain one, you turn your work, and then you repeat this process till you have a total of 66 rows. So single crochet in both loops of the first and last stitch, and in every other stitch you make a single crochet in the back loop only. I've gotten to the end of my 66 rows, and each rib counts as 2 stitches. So let's count it. That's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 36, sorry, 32, 34, 36, 38, 40, 42, 44, 46, 48, 50, 52, 54, 56, 58, 60, 62, 64, 66. So this is what it should look like at the end of 66 rows. And we'll be folding this part. So yeah, it's going to look something like this. Yeah, so this is going to look something like this. But for now, we'll be joining both edges. So you just take it and you fold it to the other side. And I've already made a chain one here, so you turn your work, and with a slip stitch you join each you join this end with this and the first stitch here, and you just slip stitch. Don't bother about this one, you can always do it in at the end of the tutorial, at the end of your work. So I forgot to mention, you're only making slip stitches in 12 stitches, so you only slip stitch into 12 stitches because that's where we'll be folding. So you could make a slip stitch in more stitches depending on how big you want the folding to be. So now when you're done slip stitching in 12 stitches, you turn your work to the other side and then you continue slip stitching. You slip stitch till you get to the end of this row. So now we've gotten to the end of this row. You chain one and you cut your yarn. And then you turn your work to the other side, so this would be the right side of the project. That's where we had the 12 inches, the 12 stitches for the folding, as you can see. So now we're going to close the hole on the top of the beanie. I used a lightweight yarn for this project because the AA extra will be too thick to pass through my needle. I don't have a darning needle, so I made use of a regular needle. So I'm just going to thread this and then I'll use it to sew the opening on the top of the beanie. So what you're going to do, you'll insert your needle. Sorry for the bad angle of my camera. You'd insert the needle into the top of the corner rather of the opening, and then you just go in and out and you pull it just like you're sewing your normal clothes. You're trying to patch up a clothes. So that's how you do it. You go in and out, and then you pull it, and we'll repeat this step till we get to the end. So now I've gotten to the end of the circle, as you can see, and then you pull it. Then there's a small hole, there's like a small opening. The beanie is beginning to look real good, yeah, and it's super stretchy. So now you turn your work to the other side. This is the wrong side of the beanie. And now what we're going to do is to close that hole on the top of the beanie. So you just sew it from one end to the other. You sew it from one end to the other until the hole has been reduced, or the hole has been closed completely. My bad. When you've sewn the hole completely, you can turn your work to check out how it looks on the other side. If you like how it is and how it looks, then you just cut your yarn and you weave it in, and you're done. That's how to make a beanie. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe to my channel, and leave a comment below. Thank you so much. Bye.